Morning, welcome to Crawford County Board of Commissioners. All right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay.
Any approval of the minutes from the meeting on November 25th, 2020?
So moved. Second.
Probably moved second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Peterson.
Yes.
Any approval of minutes from the work session on December 2nd, 2020?
So moved. Second.
Probably moved second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Soft.
Aye.
Peterson.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Any approval of payment of bills in the amount of $2,668,766.42 for the period ending December 8th, 2020?
So moved. Second.
Probably moved second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Peterson.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
No executive sessions and no one for public comment. Okay, we'll start with the hospital authority.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you. This is John Swick. Good morning. I'm here on behalf of the hospital authority. Given that the random meeting of the hospital authority, we also meet only on an as-needed basis. We have one of our board members' term is expiring at the end of the year, and that's Stephen Carr. Mr. Carr was appointed to fill the term of the late Glenn Thompson. So his first term was a partial term in filling Dr. Thompson's term. So now we're looking to reappoint him to a full term. Steve's from Titusville, so our one representative from the eastern side of the county, and he showed an interest in the authority, and we would appreciate, look forward to the commissioners reappointing Steve to that position.
So moved. I'll second. John, can you give us the term of that appointment, please?
Yeah, it's 4. I was just looking at that, Chris. It's 4 years.
So January 1 of 21 through 12/31 of 24.
That's right.
Thank you.
And just for the commissioners' information, the other 4 members: Steve Kylier, Dean Fair, Wally Irwin, and Clark Hoffman. I know you guys don't interact with this authority a whole lot, so just kind of a background.
Okay,
Great.
thanks, John. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Peterson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
Cata?
Okay, good morning, Commissioner. This is Tim Geibel, General Manager. I'd like you to consider the appointment of Travis Palmer of Vernon Township to the CATA Board of Directors for a 4-year term starting January 1, 2021 through December 31st, 2024. We have the opening due to our current board chairman, Larry Marsteller, who's been on our board and doing tremendous work for over 16 years, is choosing not to seek another term. So we went through a public process. We put notices in papers, and we interviewed 4 candidates, and we believe Mr. Palmer will add value to our board. And on behalf of our board of directors, would like you to consider his appointment.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Properly moved second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Soft.
Aye.
Peterson.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Conservation District?
Good morning, Commissioners. This is Tracy Crawford on behalf of the Conservation District. I'm here today to request the reappointment of John Totten, Richard Ferguson, and Bob Hopkins to the Crawford County Agland Preservation Board. John Totten would be serving as a member at large, Richard Ferguson as the contractor member, and Bob Hopkins as the chair. This would be for a 3-year term beginning January 1st of 21 and continuing through December 31st of 23.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Probably moved second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Peterson.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thanks, Tracy.
Yeah, thank you.
Human Services?
Good morning, Commissioners. First item is provider enrollment revalidation application. Every 5 years, we're required by medical assistants to revalidate our medical assistants promise ID for the early intervention billing, and that's what this proposal is for.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Properly moved second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Peterson.
Yes.
Thank you. And the second item is a 2021 Family Services of Northwest PA CYS JPO contract amendment. This is for training to be paid with Systems of Care funds at $200 an hour for a maximum of $800, and the training is on family behavioral therapy.
So moved. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Roll call?
Goff,
Aye.
Peterson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank you for the early Christmas present, Gail.
You're very welcome.
2 items.
Domestic relations?
Good morning, this is Carla Smith. I'm here to request the purchase of 2 Dell computers, laptops along with software in the amount of $2,333. Total cost of the county is $792.
So moved. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Carla, is that for 2,330 even or 332 at the end? Which one did you say? I'm sorry.
I messed that up. It's $2,330.
Okay. That's all I have. Any other discussion? Roll call?
Peterson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
The second item I have is a request to pay an invoice of $1,440 to B&T Enterprises for the carpet cleaning that we had done, and that total cost of the county is $489.60.
So moved. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Peterson.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Carla.
Thank you.
APO?
Good morning, Commissioners. This is Trevor Rhodes.
Trevor.
I'm here to seek approval to pay the invoice for a prisoner transport from the state of New Jersey back to Crawford County Correctional Facility in the amount of $2,103.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion?
Is that a ratified or a straight approval?
Does that need ratified, Trevor?
I believe it does need ratified. I'm holding an invoice that was never signed by the Commissioners.
Okay.
The original looks like. So it looks like I just need to get that to you to sign
Okay.
after the meeting here.
Okay. I think my motion is a ratification. I'll second the ratification.
Any other discussion? Roll call?
Goff,
Aye.
Peterson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And then the next item is the renewal of the electronic monitoring agreement between BI. This is the company we contract all of our house arrest equipment through, and this is CoStar pricing.
So moved. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Roll call?
Peterson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Trevor.
Crawford County Care Center.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Tanya. We're gonna do anything with Shamrock A, B, and C together. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Request to ratify the purchase of COVID-related items, Lysol wipes for $13,908, nitro gloves for $5,600, and gowns for $33,000 from Shamrock to be paid with COVID funds.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Roll call?
Peterson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Request to ratify the purchase of COVID-related items, 2 thermo scanners from Mobilecom in the amount of $7,251.76 to be paid with COVID funds.
So moved. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Tanya, how many does this give you out there? 4 then, is that correct?
This will give us 4, correct, all entrances.
Okay, thank you. Roll call?
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Peterson.
Yes.
Okay.
Request to approve the purchase of an electrical stimulation machine from Medline in the amount of $2,898 to be paid from nursing minor equipment. This is not a budgeted item.
So moved. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Roll call?
Goff,
Aye.
Peterson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Request to approve the labor and materials to fabricate 1 salt bin for the chain fall waste using steel from Edinburgh Industries in the amount of $685 to be paid from maintenance outside services. This would be a budgeted item.
So moved. Second.
Probably with second, any discussion? Roll call?
Peterson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Request to approve the purchase of one auto scrubber, floor scrubber in the amount of $8,750 from DeSantis to be paid from funded depreciation.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Probably with a second, any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Witherspoon.
Yes.
Request to ratify the contract with Quest Diagnostics for COVID testing.
So moved. Second.
Probably with a second, any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Witherspoon.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Request to approve the addendum to the Absolute Therapy contract to provide CNA work.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Probably with a second, any discussion? Roll call.
Witherspoon.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
And request to approve the change in FTE for the RNAC positions from 100% to 80% and one from 60 to 40% to result in a 2 FTE department.
So moved. Second.
Probably with a second, any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Witherspoon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Finance.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Where's that? Morning,
I am seeking approval for invoices totaling $172,141. These were detailed at the last work session and they are listed in our agenda.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Probably with a second, any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Witherspoon.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And also I'm looking for the ratification of our P-CHIP invoice for our healthcare for $699,424.91.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and second, any discussion? Roll call.
Witherspoon.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
And finally, I am bringing forward the preliminary 2021 budget. Total amount is $72,408,137. The general fund portion of the expense is $34,095,365. And there is currently a deficit between revenues and expenses of $83,365. I expect that we will be able to find how to balance this through making some budget changes within the next couple of weeks before we pass the final budget at the end of December.
I will gladly make that motion.
This is just a question, is that a motion or is that just information only for us?
It's information only at
Okay.
right now.
I will try. Thanks for all your work on that stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks to all the department heads and other elected officials for their work in getting us to this point.
Yes, they were very, very cooperative. It was a good process this year.
Absolutely.
Commissioner's office?
I'm requesting approval for the courthouse to close at noon on December 24th for our Christmas holiday.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Probably with a second, any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Witherspoon.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Okay. How about the commissioner comments?
First, we'll need to, I'll make a motion that we approve the request of new hires and employee transfers as detailed in our packet.
I will second that.
Oh, wow, good catch.
Well, we're here.
Any other discussion? Thought my glasses were bad. All those in favor?
Aye.
Close. How's that? Hands up on this.
Like it, like it.
I know you like it, but I'm not gonna do it again. All right, now we're at. Commissioner comments, Commissioner Saul?
None today, actually, thank you.
Commissioner Witherspoon?
I would just continue to ask people to do their part, wearing their mask. COVID numbers are still climbing. And we've been triple digits more days than we have. So just everybody to be, recognize that fact and do their part. And keep not only yourself, your families, but everybody you come in contact safe.
Okay. I don't have any at this time either. So Do I make a motion for a recess? Do we want to do that?
Yeah, I would make a motion that we recess this meeting until December 30th. And does that meeting need to be a morning meeting or should that be late in the afternoon? That's my only question.
Are you checking the schedule?
I am.
Before I've been checking that, shouldn't it be the 31st since we are here the very last day of the year?
So on that,
Because we generally meet on the 31st just in case there's something, but that's something to budget.
So we're not scheduled to have a meeting on the 30th, are we? Because there are 5 Wednesdays in December. So yeah, Francis is right. We always have to meet late in the day, the very last day of the year. So from a finance perspective, would you rather we schedule this meeting to only finalize and approve the budget on the 30th and then save the afternoon for the 31st for any loose ends, or do it all at the same time?
I don't know that I have a preference, so if it's easier to just do it all at the same time, that would be fine.
I'm fine either way, if it doesn't make a difference.
So do you want to then recess until 2:30 p.m. on the 31st?
I think that makes sense, whether meeting twice. The other one would probably be a very long meeting anyway.
Okay, so I'll make a motion then that we recess this meeting until Thursday, December 31st at 2:30 p.m.
I will second that.
Probably with a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Okay. The upcoming events of the work session the 16th and the full meetings in the 24th. All right.
Mr. Henry, I do have a question. The budget, though, is supposed to be available for 20 days before final passage. How will the public access the preliminary budget that's been presented? Is it available online? Has it been put in the libraries in the past?
Currently, it is available on the county website, so you can access it online. There's a copy in the commissioner's office, which I know by appointment only, but if someone wants to come in, they can see it. There's also a copy in our finance office. And last week, we put a copy in the police department in Titusville, so that there would be a copy in that end of the county also.
Okay.